So we walked outside and we have a big bag from the folks over at Temu. We were expecting it, so it's not like we're surprised.
Well, I'm surprised that it's here right now, but
Why?
I don't know.
I knew it was coming.
It didn't take very long.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
Stuff. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring it in.
What's up, Cjsketokitchen family? This is CJ,
And Sarah.
and it's time for another Keto.
Conversations.
So let's get started. All right, so we are back, and we're doing a special video courtesy of the folks over at Temu. Don't know if you've ever heard of them, but Temu is all the rage right now. They're hot, and I can see why they're hot. Me looking at their site and purchasing things, and I can see why people are excited about Temu. So we, when you have a channel like ours, you get approached by a lot of people, a lot of companies to promote all kinds of different things. Probably 85-95% of them we don't do. Even with Temu, it took us quite a while for me to even respond, just because there were so many different people contacting us. And one of the things you have to always be careful of is you don't know what's real, what's not real. You don't know what's a scam. You don't know what, so you just don't know. So anyway, we approached this pretty cautiously and asked them some tough questions, and so far so good. Everything has been working out.
So while CJ was unfamiliar with Temu, I had purchased from Temu in the past, starting last year. Now the products that we are going to be talking about tonight were sent for us to review. However, there are things that I have bought from Temu, quite a few things actually, last year, including the sweater that I am wearing. So I've had this for at least a year, and I purchased quite a few other things from their site.
When Sarah told me she had a Temu sweater, I was
like,
looking
what?
forward to like saying Temu
Temu,
across
no.
the front. I guess that's not how it works.
No. So the sweater that I'm wearing and several other garments that I purchased last year, and I've been sharing them with my teen daughters because they're very cute and they're comfortable. And one thing I do want to say is, while the quality is good, I have found this particular sweater to be of good quality. You do have to keep in mind that they're Asian sizing, so most of the garments, especially shirts and sweaters that I usually purchase, are a size small. For Asian clothing, you have to go up at least one size, so I usually will order like a medium. So if you do choose to order clothing through Temu, or even sometimes other sites, even Amazon, you have to check. Yeah, you have to check if it's Asian sizing.
Yeah, you do.
So their stuff is Asian sizing, so you will need to keep that in mind. And they usually have a little thing that will tell you, like, small is this in American sizing, medium is this in American sizing.
Yes.
Or a lot of times there's also charts, so you can just go by your measurements.
Yes.
But I have been happy with their clothing. It launders well. I don't dry things, so, and like I said, my daughters and I, they're in their teens, and we've been sharing clothing, and it has lasted well. So I can speak to that. So I was familiar a little bit with Temu, and then when CJ approached me and said, hey, what do you think about Temu? Then I was like, well, I've enjoyed them, so maybe we should let everyone else know about them. I know my mom has ordered from them before.
Right.
So,
Right.
Like CJ said, they're very popular right
So
now.
So let's take care of some housekeeping first. There's certain things they want us to kind of make sure we talk about and tell people about, and you've got that written down.
Yes, so the site-wide savings right off the top is already 90% off of retail, so it is very inexpensively priced.
That's already.
Right. And that's not including any,
Lightning
deals that
deals.
might come up, or lightning deals, or if you spin the wheel, you also can sometimes get deals.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there's also free shipping and free returns for 90 days, which is a very good policy. There's a $5 credit if your delivery is delayed. And one of my deliveries last year was delayed, and I did get the $5 credit. So that definitely do that.
So when you order, they'll give you kind of a window. It'll be
Right.
here between, like, I'm expecting something from the 3rd to the 6th. And if it gets late, I'll get $5 back.
That's correct. There's also a price drop protection. So if an item that you have purchased goes on sale within 30 days of your purchase, then they will give you a partial refund. So that's also nice.
Right.
So.
And I will say that everyone has an opportunity to get $100 coupons. So I didn't say you get a $100 coupon. I said you get coupons that can equal up potentially to $100. So I've actually, again, I mentioned earlier that I'm going
you
crazy.
fell down the rabbit hole.
I'm going crazy down the Temu rabbit hole, and I actually got that. I got to a certain point where I purchased. Now I don't want you to think I purchased $100. I think the order was only $28, but it qualified me somehow where I could get $100 worth of coupons. So what happens is, the next time I go on there, if I spend, say, $40, I got $15. I'm sorry, I have $15 off. If I spend another amount, I may have $10 off. All the coupons, however, equal $100.
Yes, and sometimes you'll go on there and it's like if you spend $25, you'll get 5 free items. I mean, there's all kinds of discounts and deals. So
yes,
yeah.
And so you want to make sure that look in the video description so you can download their app because they do everything through their app.
There is no just flat out website where you can go to their website, just in a Google search. You do have to download the app to purchase.
Download the app. I paid through using PayPal, but they take all major credit cards. They have payment plans. But for me, when I shop online, probably 98% of the time I use PayPal. But
for the protection.
For the protection.
Yeah.
But that's just me. But I do want to let you know that they have
other payment
all
options.
All payment options that you can think of, they have. Except
do
they don't take bushels of corn.
Do they ship outside of the United States? Do you know?
I don't know that.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to pretend that I know that.
I don't know that.
My experience, so as Sarah said, I didn't have that much experience with Temu. But I will tell you that since we've started talking to them, I was looking at my PayPal account today, and I've got like
rabbit hole. CJ, come
four
back.
items. 4 orders on the way of stuff, and it wasn't necessarily stuff that I just had to have, but the prices were so good, they were so attractive that it was like, okay, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. For some reason, I've got 2 wallets coming. I don't even know why, but I got 2 wallets coming.
Are you serious?
Because I forgot that I ordered one order before, and it was too late for me to try to return it. So
I know the kids love it.
Right.
I bought several of their Christmas presents last year on Temu, and that is another thing about Temu is a lot of the things that we purchased. They have a lot of smalls on their website, so it is good for little gifts. It's good for party gifts if you've got white elephant things coming up for the holidays, stocking stuffers. All of those kinds of things are available on their site. They're inexpensive, so it is kind of a nice low-cost idea for gift suggestions in that capacity.
Right.
So let's talk about the ice first, because it's sitting here on the table.
Yes. So you want to grab those?
Yes. So, and I just took the ice out, so there's a little bit of excess moisture.
Okay. So go ahead. You're closer to it
Okay,
than I
so
am.
we ordered their ball ice, where the ice cubes will make a ball, and we got 2 different sizes. So we got the large one here, and then we also got the smaller one.
And it came with 2 each.
In each, yeah. So we have a set of each one still out in the freezer.
Right.
And then it also came with containers to put the ice in when they've been cracked.
Right.
So.
Now you should show people that they come apart.
Yes. Okay. So this is how it works. It's a tray, and it's got to where you just open it up, and it's got filling instructions, and then you just put this back on, and you put it in the freezer, and then it forms the sphere.
Right.
So.
Okay. So we've already done this. Kind of pre-filled these.
You can't really see it because it's ice, but we'll put some in a glass. Now the large one came with a large container.
Right. So the large one's there.
And it also came with a little scoop. And
bigger
some
balls.
Ice tongs. Yeah. The smaller set didn't come with those 2 items, but I'm going to use them since we have them. So.
We should move this stuff. so people can see.
So the smaller ones are about the size of marbles. They look
That's
almost
good description.
exactly the same size as marbles, and
Good
they are very
description.
pretty and they're whole. And like I said, these have been sitting on the table for a few minutes, kind of melting, if you will.
Okay, so
So,
let's close that
yep.
up.
And then the large ones.
So now it also came with. Did you talk about the tongs?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. But I think the scooper is easier.
Yeah, I agree.
But they have all types of ice cube makers. Since we ordered this stuff, I saw one where they're like shaped like roses, molds for roses. I've seen skulls.
Yeah, it's pretty much anything.
So they've got a lot of
squares,
different.
if you want squares,
Yeah,
hearts.
they've got a lot of
Yeah.
different patterns that you can have fun with your ice. You're having a party, you want to do something special.
And the big ones are really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
I think they're really cool. You could probably even put like lemon rind or something.
Right.
So
So
what's next?
we already showed you the ice. We kind of transition away from that. I'm going to talk about this item. This is an external DVD pop-up mobile drive. So you might say, well, why in the world do you need a mobile DVD drive? Well, I have a bunch of old programs that I come across every once in a while, but our newer computers don't come with
Drives anymore.
optical drives anymore.
Yeah, you used to be able to push a button
Right.
and something would
And
come
something
out.
will come out. So
Yeah.
they don't. But these are fairly, well, this is very inexpensive. So I think, this particular one is out of stock and they're not selling it. But when I looked at other comparable ones on Temu, they range anywhere from $8 up to, I think the highest one I saw might have been $20.
Right. They're not
Okay.
super expensive.
Not
anyway.
super expensive. This also comes with multiple ports where, so once I plug this in, USB connection and a Type-C connection. But it also comes in where I could actually be charging other devices while this is plugged into my computer. I have used it. It works fine. Some of the stuff didn't work just because the technology is old. So I was telling Sarah, 1998 disk on 2023 computers. Not going to always work. But, I wanted to buy one of these anyway from somewhere else. And luckily I was able to find this on Temu. And right now I'm really happy with it.
Okay. So what should we talk about now?
All right, let's talk about these little balance. Oops. So let's talk about
Your little.
these little balance balls. Let's move that.
They call it Newton's cradle.
Yeah, I've always wanted one of these. You've probably seen these before. And they're just something to have on your desk and you can
Just fun.
mess around with it.
Like a fidget almost.
Yeah, they call them, was called balance balls. I've seen a much larger version of this, which is what I actually thought I was ordering. So that leads me to another point. So when you're purchasing stuff, make sure you read through the description so you kind of have an idea of what you're actually getting.
That is a PSA for every website that you
That's
could
true.
possibly order
Every
something
website.
from.
Because I can't tell you how many times I've ordered stuff from other places and I'm thinking it's like huge. And then I get it there and it's like, it's like this small.
Is this a school for ants?
And so this was the same way. I was expecting this to be a much larger thing. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. But again, my expectations were that it was much bigger. It was totally all metal. Actually, these parts are actually plastic.
But the balls are
But
metal.
the balls are metal. Again, they work just like they're supposed to work. I've got a video where I actually show it a little bit closer.
Okay.
So I'm happy with this. In fact, I was so worried about the size that on my desk, my office desk, I was wondering where I was going to put it. Well,
And now
I
you
can
don't
put
have to
this.
worry about
I
it.
don't have a problem with putting this anywhere. All right. So the next thing we have, this is for cleaning your windshield, the inside of your windshield. We have tested it out on one of our vehicles. You have to kind of get used to
The movement.
The movement, but this is a flexible head, and so you know your windshield is at an angle, so that's why you need the flexible head. So when you go down and come back up, so you got to get used to it, but it works.
It comes with extra microfiber
Comes
heads.
with- yep.
Yeah.
And it just snapped together. It's plastic. This is plastic. Don't know why it would break because it's just
It's kind of one piece.
yeah, it's hard plastic. So
Yeah.
should be pretty durable. We
And
saw
for some
it.
reason, the inside of my windshield gets really gross. I don't know
Yes.
about you. Even like when you use your defrost, it leaves like a haze
Yep.
sometimes. So
Yep.
it's nice to have something like that.
All right, let's talk about that
Okay.
since it's up front.
Pizza cutter.
Okay.
And our daughter Cynthia test drove it for us because she had pizza for dinner tonight.
Yep.
So it comes like this, and then it's got the little protective case.
Yep.
So you just kind of put it in and rock it. I'm sure CJ will put the video in. But it's nice because it's just a flat blade, so I can actually sharpen it with my knife sharpener as
Yep.
well. So yay
Yep.
for that. So next we have some Parchment paper liners for the air fryer. So if you watched my latest air fryer recipe, I showed using the Parchment liners, and I find these absolutely indispensable.
And you're fairly new with using.
I am new with using these. Actually, it was my mom and sister that turned me on to using these, and my mom actually gave me a few of the package that she had ordered. And we have the same size air fryer, and this does fit the larger air fryer that I have, which I think is the 6.8 quart or something like that.
Right.
The Kosari one. And the only thing you have to note with these is that you cannot preheat your air fryer with this in, or it will catch on fire. So you put these in when it's time to cook your food. And I have used it with all different kinds of food, both keto and then non-keto for the kids, and it works great because it makes cleanup so much easier. Especially because I don't put my air fryer trays in the dishwasher, so I do find this super helpful. I also got some wooden utensils. I love using wooden utensils.
Check them out.
So they,
Unless we're gonna give them to your mom
no, they all
as
come,
a gift later.
they all come individually wrapped, which is nice, and these are really nice.
Man, these are good.
Lacquered
good
wood.
weight. Wow.
When CJ gets out of
Wow,
line,
good
these
weight.
are husband beaters.
Yeah, I was just
These
thinking
are-
about that. This
yeah.
will be a good whacking. A good whacking
If you've got
spoon.
young kids at home and you need a wooden spoon, my kids are still afraid of the spoon.
Oh yeah, this is a good whacker.
Yep.
Not that we are promoting that, but I actually am impressed with the size and the feel. This is a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, and
I
of
thought it
course,
was going to be some kind of composite.
yeah, and you don't
something.
put, you don't put these kind of things in the dishwasher. These are pretty much a hand wash item only, which is fine, but I really love using wood. I have a lot of non-stick pans and cookware, so I do really find that the wood is what I prefer.
So we got that's a ladle. Got a ladle also.
Several spatulas, and then this one's a slotted spoon, which is awesome.
Right.
So I'm excited about using those, and they're attractive. So if you wanted to display them, it would be
Yes.
nice.
Yes. So yes, we saw pictures of all this, but I'm a lot more pleased with what we actually got than just the pictures. And
We do have a fail, so
yeah, let's
keep
get
in
to
mind
let's
coming.
you want to get to it? Let's just get
Okay,
the
we'll
fail.
do the fail first.
Let's
Go
get
ahead.
the fail first.
All right.
What we think is a fail. All right, so I don't know why we got excited about this, but we got
We meaning CJ.
Okay, we got a multi-function shredder chopper device.
I currently own a mandolin that I'm
Yes,
very
you
fond
own
of.
a mandolin.
Yes.
This comes with multiple blades. Okay, it's got a tray at the
It's got a
very
tray that opens up,
yes.
and it's got a couple of different things that go in it.
It's got a attachment for grating cheese.
This thing holds on to your vegetables. You see it's got spikes
Right.
that will, hold on, which is similar to a mandolin. It's got like
Right.
the spike.
So this is kind of like a chopper mandolin all-in-one device. It comes with multiple blades, different sizes of blades, and
So, to be fair, I have not used the mandolin feature, nor have I used the grating feature. The only thing that I tried to use was the chopper feature.
Right.
You know, using where you would put it in, put your vegetable or whatever on there, and try and press it down to get it to chop. I tried multiple things. I tried tomatoes, I tried an apple, and I couldn't get it.
Now, it does come with, it comes with warnings, safety warnings.
It doesn't come with instructions.
It's funny because, and this is not just a Temu thing. This is, in fact, I think we got some reviews coming from the other channel where I talk about instruction. Maybe it was like with another product, but it's got instructions on the box, but they covered up the instructions
with a
big label
that you can't get off.
About tearing up the box.
Yeah.
So
I didn't find this particularly useful, but I can be a little bit snobby with kitchen tools because I like them so much.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that our kitchen is less than 300 square feet.
very small.
So if
Very,
you
very small.
come to live here, you have to be extremely valuable to me, or you can't stay.
Right.
So
that might get gifted to someone.
yes.
Because one of the things we did see, because I think we actually watched the video, you gotta cut, like if you're doing vegetables, you gotta cut them at a certain size for it to really work.
Like you have to pre-cut it before you put it in this.
So
And,
for us, it was like,
well, I'm just gonna finish cutting.
yeah, I might as well just cut it. But that's just our opinion.
Yeah.
Your house, you do what you want to do. You might have a totally different ideal about it, but that's just our thoughts on that item. It's actually very highly rated on Temu. All right, let's get to this since it's so large.
Okay, so this was actually something that I picked out that my daughter had requested. She saw this online, and I searched for the same item on Temu and was able to find it. And so she's currently into like fruit and Hello Kitty. You know, she's almost
a
12.
rug.
It's a rug.
I don't know
It's in a wrapper, but. And it's very nice. Obviously we haven't laundered it yet or anything, but it has the grip back. So she's extremely excited about it. So
Right.
that was a nice purchase.
Right. All right, so this is an item that I've actually thought about, that I've needed for a long time. If you shave, male or female, if you have to shave a beard or mustache.
Women at home, when you shave your beard, you can use this.
You can use this. So essentially what you do is you put this around your neck, you attach this to your mirror or your wall, and so it's hanging.
It kind of goes in your sink.
Right. In your sink. You're cutting your hair, you're cutting your beard, it's falling in here.
Right.
When you get done, you
Pick it up, shake it off outside in the garbage, wherever.
I've wanted one of these for a long time, just thinking that, hey, it'll be good to have. Didn't, never pull the trigger on it, but
So that's what the suction, it has suction
cups. It has
cups.
suction cups, right.
Okay.
And so it is, I'm excited to use this because I have to shave. I have to shave my beard, I have to shave my mustache, and hair is always an issue getting in the sink. So I'm excited about this so that it will
Hair is a big issue. We have 3 daughters with long hair, so there's always hair.
All right, I'm putting stuff on the floor.
That's fine. That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Okay. This is another thing that you have to simply know about CJ.
Well, you didn't know it.
I didn't know it until tonight when he told me, he broke me the news, that he has a measuring spoon addiction.
I didn't say addiction. I just have something about measuring spoons.
He freaking loves them. Everywhere we go, he wants to buy them.
Stuff to be accurate. So if it says, 5 millimeters, I want it to be accurate when I measure. So these are magnetic measuring spoons.
So they're gonna always stay together.
They come apart.
So they're gonna nest.
Yeah, they nest together, and it does come with a leveler as well. So when you put your scoop in, so every morning I use this brain energy mushroom stuff.
Yeah.
And I scoop it out. So now I can be
Real
perfectly
precise.
precise because I can do it.
Oh my gosh.
So,
He's gonna be so happy.
yes, I'm excited to use this tomorrow morning when I get up. So, that's pretty cool. I've never seen any magnetic ones like that.
Well, they'll always be together.
And this is metal.
Yes.
Oh, well, I guess they would have to be metal for it to be magnetic.
It's stainless.
Yes.
Yes.
Stainless.
What I like about it though is that while they nest together, if you want to take it, you can just, you know, a lot of them are like all together on
like a ring.
and it's like, I don't want you while I'm trying to use you.
Right.
So this is nice that you can actually take them apart, but then they stay together in your drawer so you don't lose them.
And as you can see from the photo, very inexpensive.
Yeah.
On Temu. So
Yeah.
this is a product I was pretty excited about.
In case you weren't able to tell.
We might even do my birthday theme measuring.
I asked him if he wanted measuring spoon candles on his birthday cake, and he said, no, I draw the line. So.
All right. So through the magic of television, we're back with other products. I'm going to talk about this one first. Don't know why. I was actually interested in this one. This is a manicure set. Is that correct?
Or
term?
a womanicure set.
Okay. Well, I think it's
I'm
both.
just playing.
But it comes
It is
with,
very masculine looking.
it
though.
comes with an assortment of fingernail clippers, tweezers. I don't even know what some of these things are for.
And it's matte black.
Yes, it's
So
matte black.
It's very industrial. You can't even see it because it's
Yeah.
because it's black.
But anyway, there's a
black.
picture
Yeah.
on the screen,
Yeah.
and
But there's nippers.
okay,
There's little tiny scissors. There's tweezers. This is a cuticle pusher.
okay,
So, you know, there's, you got a small little razor blade here. This is also for removing cuticle. So, I mean, it's quite extensive.
so it's a
Yes.
nice set, and there's stuff in there that I didn't even know what they were. Just
That's a blackhead remover. It's got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
yep, big toenail clippers.
It's for, you know, manicure and pedicure. So, you know, you can remove corns. You can do all of that business
with this set.
with this set.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I did like that it
And
was.
it snaps together. It is very manly looking and it's
Yeah.
portable. I wouldn't take it through TSA.
But they also have they also have a different other color.
They have other colors. So if you
Yes.
wanted like pink or
I
something like
think
that.
there's two colors of this. I chose the black just because
And I might borrow some of these from CJ if he doesn't
Yeah.
know what they are.
I don't even know what they are. All right, let's talk about that.
Okay, I'm super excited about this guy. It comes all nice and put together. So this is a pop-up garbage can for your car. So this actually goes, I believe it goes in between your two seats in the back seat.
Right.
So
It's got a hook. Somehow you fasten it between
Yeah.
your seat.
and I will look it up, but it's got a little thing in the top that allows you
To
to
put trash in.
put trash in, but then, you know, it's closed, so then your trash isn't hanging out.
Right.
And I'm super excited about this. It's all nicely lined on the inside.
Right.
So you could actually put another bag in there if you wanted, like a garbage bag or a grocery bag or something like that,
Right.
and be able to just, you know, replace it. But it's got pockets, you know, mesh pockets.
And I'm
stuff
pretty
like
sure
that.
we're gonna order some more of these. We've got what, 4 vehicles
We
now?
have too many vehicles.
Yeah,
and
but we need one of these and probably
when you have
every
kids,
vehicle.
especially even if you don't have kids, everywhere you go, you get a straw wrapper, a receipt, whatever.
Right.
You know, chew some gum. You need somewhere to
Right.
put your trash.
So anyway, and this is just one version. They actually have multiple
Lots.
versions of trash
Just like
cans
the
and organizers for your car.
all kinds of stuff for your car, just like the windshield cleaner. You know, they're all
Yes.
within that. You know, they got all kinds of cup holders and phone chargers and anything you could
Yes.
want for your car. They got it.
Yes.
So
And they have a section that's just for
automotive,
stuff.
you're gonna put it down there.
Right, I'm gonna put it on the floor.
All right, next guy. He is a pig. Can you see his little face? So he's actually a piggy bacon grease holder. So it comes with the little sieve for you to
Yeah.
pour your bacon grease in. Now, I did do some research a while back on bacon grease, and I determined that through my research that bacon grease can go bad or become not as good for you as fresh bacon grease. So I have been keeping mine in the refrigerator, and I've also been rotating it a bit more, just because I want the most fresh bacon drippings that I can get, because I use bacon drippings a lot.
And so I like the size of this, also that it was silicone,
Yeah.
and that I can keep it in the refrigerator. Plus, it's cute because it's got a little pink face on it, and it's pink. So I was very happy about this.
Right,
guy.
and again, that comes in other colors.
Yes, it does. It does. But I think the pig is cute.
All right, this is something you were excited
This is
about.
what I requested. So, yes, I have lived in the Pacific Northwest for 27 years now, so quite some time.
You want to tell people what it is?
What does it look like? It's an umbrella.
It's a in-pocket umbrella. So I actually looked at,
I don't have any pockets
but
this big.
that it is supposed to be small enough to go in your pocket. So.
Yes, so
And it is pretty tiny.
tiny. It is very tiny. I would say, what, 8 inches?
The picture on the screen shows the
Yes.
measurements for it.
So, but it is a full-size umbrella, you know, and you open it up just like a regular umbrella. And maybe you do. Am I trying too hard?
No, you just gotta push it.
Just gotta push. Okay, go ahead.
But I wasn't gonna.
Okay.
Most of that was gonna cut out.
So there it is. In case it starts raining. And then you
No,
just...
and it's not super huge.
No.
But
I
again,
don't
this
need
is
it
this
super
is
huge.
a pocket umbrella.
Yes, it's supposed to be small.
It's supposed to be small and compact.
I don't even necessarily need the case per se, but I just wanted some more umbrellas because my children walk to school, they take umbrellas, and then sometimes they get broken, they don't make it home. So I just wanted some more options, even just to keep in my car, and the less space it takes up, the better.
And I like the little case.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure we're gonna probably get a couple more of those.
Yes, umbrellas are important to me there. So, okay. So I have a couple more fun kitchen tools because, you know, I love cooking, so gadgets. So this is a pair of scissors, but it's got it's got 5.
I think it's 5.
It's
I think we
like
have a
5
5 blade one.
Yeah.
And I think there's like a 8 blade one.
So this is for cutting green onions. So I'm gonna give it a try here and see how it works. Oh, not too bad. So theoretically, I guess you could use this with herbs maybe, although it kind of mushes my onions.
Yeah.
So that one might work out.
Let me see.
Be careful.
I am.
Okay.
Seems like it needs to be sharper.
Okay. Well, you have to be careful taking the onions out of the blades.
Mhm.
Okay.
I've been using
No, I didn't do anything.
blades before you were born.
Everything is before I was born. He's only 10 years older than me, not 100 years older than me.
I
All
was
right.
using blades when you were still up in heaven.
Oh.
You ready to catch the train down here to the earth?
Oh, thanks, honey. Thanks for saying I was coming from heaven and not the other place.
All right.
Now, this is...
We did not get the
Second to
corn.
the
We
last.
did not get the corn from Temu.
No, I don't think Temu sells corn, but I could be wrong. So one of the last things that we got is a corn peeler before you get all up in arms. Occasionally corn is consumed in this house. One of CJ's favorite memories from growing up, and one of the things that his mom always made was fried corn. So I learned to make fried corn from my mother-in-law. And so I thought it would be fun to try a tool
Yes, we saw this.
that helps you with the shucking of the corn, the actual peeling of the corn from the cob. Because when I make fried corn, I take it off the cob.
All right. So this is a what is it?
It's like a corn, I don't know what you call it when you...
It looks like a razor blade to
Corn
me.
kernel remover.
Corn. It's on the screen. You'll see it. We don't have the documentation in front of us, and it doesn't have a name on the thing.
Alright. I'm trying to do it without hurting myself.
All right, there you go. I
Yeah.
think you got to kind of get.
Yeah, you have
You
to kind of get going with it.
You have to kind of know how deep, because you don't know how deep it'll cut, and so
Right.
you don't want to This is your first time using it.
Right, this is my first time using
So it's
it.
actually doing,
Yeah, it's not doing too bad.
yeah, it's doing good.
Well, and it's cool for me if you have to go back and do it more than once, because that's actually what you want for fried corn, because the milk of the corn is part of what you want for the actual dish. So I'm
Right.
happy with it. Looks good.
Yeah, so.
Works as good as a knife. So yeah, and of course, you know, normally I'm doing it over a larger bowl.
And let's see, is there a way to sharpen the blade?
No, because it's serrated.
Oh, okay. So it's a serrated blade. Okay,
So, but it works good.
okay. It doesn't come off either, does it?
No. The last thing we got is an egg dispenser. So it looks like that. It just goes in your refrigerator and you load it up with your eggs, and then it works on gravity. So when you pull an egg, another one comes down.
Right.
And we'll show you what it looks like in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is, again, the products that the folks over at Temu sent us. Again, remember that if you want to download the app, you can do it. There's a link in the video description below, along with our code. Be sure to use that. 90% off. The product's already 90% off. You'll be surprised by some of the prices. Again, I will say, just like anything online, read the description so you know
What size it is,
what you're getting,
what it does.
But that's not just a Temu thing. That is a everything that you buy online type of thing.
Right.
So I think we've only declared one thing that we got kind of a fail for us, but it may not be a fail for you. We appreciate you being here. Is there anything I'm missing?
I don't think so. Have
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, have fun. Be careful. And I say that in jest, but I'm
But
telling
not
you,
really.
I have been on Temu probably every day this week, looking at
I'm gonna
stuff.
have to go outside and check on you.
You know, looking at stuff and thinking about stuff. I haven't figured out how to save stuff for later yet. So
Oh boy.
if I figure that out, then we have real trouble. So just have fun. It is now. I will tell you also. I'll say this. You know, once you kind of get into their system, they're going to be emailing you. They're going to be texting you. You know, so you need to sign up the way you want to sign up for them to communicate, because they are going to communicate with you.
When they find out how much fun you're having, they're going to want you
They're
to
going to
continue to have
communicate
more
with
fun.
you. But you know what? It's just like when we go to a Walmart or Target, we buy what we want and we go home.
Yeah.
And so that's why you need to, you know, handle your stuff. But I have had a lot of fun with the stuff that I've got coming. And I've already figured out while we're doing this video who I'm going to give one of the wallets to. So someone's going to get a Christmas gift that normally doesn't get anything from me. So, thanks.
CJ Scrooge.
Yeah. Thanks for being here. Take care.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.